Florida educators accomplish practices. Continuous professional development. In order to provide valuable guidance to students and become an effective educator, teachers must consistently do the following. Teachers must design purposeful, professional goals to strengthen the effectiveness of instruction based on students' needs. This section points out the importance of teachers having clear goals and objectives in place. This allows them to have distinct intentions laid out for themselves and their students. Having these specific goals in mind allows teachers to focus on the content the students need to meet the standards within the grade level. Teachers must also be able to differentiate instruction by using appropriate modifications in order to fit the needs of their diverse students and their learning styles. An example of a student modification would be to allow a student with a reading disability extra time to complete a test or assignment. They use past data and information in order to determine what areas need strengthening and what areas were successful. In order for teachers to achieve professional development, they should be familiar with technology and how to incorporate it into the classroom. They should also be making necessary modifications for their students and tracking student progress throughout the year.
Feap 5B states that the effective teacher examines and uses data-informed research to improve instruction and student achievement. This means that the teacher is constantly researching and implementing ways to provide feedback to their students in order to help them improve their knowledge on the lesson. For example, after reading an article on the importance of immediate feedback, the teacher reviewed the homework daily and gave the students meaningful feedback. This helps the students improve their understanding of the concept if they had trouble on the homework.
Section C uses a variety of data independently and in collaboration with colleagues to evaluate learning outcomes, adjust planning, and continuously improve effectiveness of the lessons. In this section, teachers are expected to have constant communication with colleagues. At the beginning of every quarter, the teachers are expected to go over students' past scores and plan out how to help their students improve in the coming quarter. They are expected to use professional websites to improve the lessons they have planned. Teachers are also expected to write notes to themselves after grading their students' work in order to improve their lessons for the following year.
Teachers should collaborate with the home, school, and larger communities to foster communication and to support student learning and continuous improvement. Teachers should implement ways in which students keep written logs describing their learning process each week. They can outline areas they excel in and areas they feel need improvement. This helps parents and teachers know where their students need more attention. Having students keep a homework journal can allow students to monitor their own work while at the same time keeping their parents informed of what's going on in the classroom. Teachers can also send home reminders, memos, and other informative information to parents about what they're doing in the class. For example, if the class is going on a field trip as part of their learning experience, send home information about how it's relevant to what they're learning in the classroom and how the student should be prepared for the trip.
Feap 5, Section E states that the effective teacher engages in targeted professional growth opportunities and reflective practices.
This means that teachers should constantly be researching and finding new ways to improve their teaching efforts. This includes teachers reviewing lesson plans and strategies that they've been discovering with fellow colleagues. Constant improvement of strategies and lessons is vital for effective teaching. Also, reviewing how well the lesson went as planned and how to improve how well the students did on the assessment of the lesson is important. Asking other teachers how well their students did on a similar test and how they accomplished their lessons could be essential to improving a teacher's plans. Feap 5F states that the effective teacher implements knowledge and skills learned in professional development in the teaching and learning process. This means that a teacher uses tips and tricks learned in workshops and through fellow teachers to teach her students. For example, a teacher learned a new game teaching the water cycle at a workshop and uses it in her class to review with the class before the test.